Season 9 continues as we take on a struggling Jackson State Tiger football team that is currently 2-6, 2-3 in SWAC play. At this rate, Jackson State just wants to ruin our season. Alabama State, we have to continue to keep winning. That's the only way we're going to make it to the national championship game. If we don't win this game, we'll wind up in Detroit for the Music City Bowl, no doubt about that. So Jackson State has been struggling this season. 2-3 in conference play, 2-6 overall. They do have a nice quarterback, however, but they just can't get the job done. They have a bad time, a troubling time catching W's throughout this season. Being profiled for today's game is none other than Tommy Chavez, one of the best wide receivers in the nation. He's looking to become the next Biletnikoff Award winner at running back U, or as we said in the comment section, drop pass you, for the Alabama State Hornets. So as we kick the game off, the kick goes over to the right side. It is fielded by the impact player. There goes Olsen, and he almost got through there. That would have been horrible. Robert Harris is their quarterback. Not Robin Harris from Bebe's Kids, but Robert Harris. 88 overall, and he's a balanced quarterback, meaning he can pass and run. Jay Singleton, no relation to Gene Speedy Singleton, 84 overall, junior linebacker. He's 6'3" and almost 250. Oh, not Olsen, but Adrian Dixon was the one that returned that kick. 82 overall cornerback. He is no doubt the best cover corner on this football team. But we open up the game with a sack, and there goes Daniel Hayes and Grant Garcia challenging each other to see who's going to get to the quarterback first. Excellent job by our star running backs. There goes Robin Harris stepping back. Bebe's Kids throws it downfield, and the pass was actually dropped. I thought Jason Reed batted it away, but it was dropped. So we're on the field for the first time on offense, and there goes Steve Urkel-Bostic taking it up the right side, taking it into Jackson State territory. Steve Urkel-Bostic, shifty, agile. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 35-yard line. We go right back to Steve Urkel-Bostic, and he just got hit with the exorcist. He got baptized with the holy water, and he damn near got decapitated. Jesus. There goes the pitch right there. We rarely run the option. We got to put that back in our routine. Steve Urkel-Bostic, though, with a great run after the pitch. We're inside the red zone of Jackson State. We go right back to Steve Urkel-Bostic again, and this time it's 1st and goal. Steve Urkel-Bostic is having a phenomenal season for his first year as a starter, and there goes Lorenzo Harris finishing up the drive. Touchdown, Alabama State. 7-0 is your score. So there goes Jackson State at their own 21-yard line, and there goes Grant Garcia getting the sack this time. So now here goes Bebe's Kids throwing back the pass. Baby Kids pops it, and the pass is dropped up the middle. A terrible time to drop a pass. 3rd and 15 now. Harris pops it again, and that time is batted away by Charles Alexander the Great. It should have been picked off though. So now Jackson State is forced to punt. Waiting for it at the 45-yard line as Chad Hamilton takes it up the left side, tries to turn the corner, and he got forced out of bounds. Great return nevertheless. We're in Jackson State territory this time. We're going to look for Tommy Chavez making that catch. Gets inside the 15, tackled around the 10-yard line. That's why I rarely do the spin move. It hardly works for me. So now at the Jackson State 10, Steve Urkel-Bostic cruises into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama State. We are up 14-0 on the Jackson State Tigers. Now Jackson State has the ball their own 25-yard line, and Harris just threw up a prayer, and it looked like he caught that. Nope, they ruled it incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. Robert Harris tries to go up the right side of the line, but he's ruled short of the first down. We're back on offense after the Jackson State punt. Steve Urkel-Bostic takes it up the right side. This man has speed. He may be undersized, but you can't catch him in open field. At the 47-yard line, Steve Urkel-Bostic takes it once again. Tries to juke the linebacker, but he can't. Singleton was not having it anymore. 2nd and 3 now. Deadpool stepping back. Deadpool popping it up the middle, and the pass is caught by Chad Hamilton. The best returner in the nation also does work on offense as a wide receiver. Look at Brooke Thompson, though, getting inside the 10-yard line. It is 1st and goal again. The handoff again to Singleton, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. So after 1, we're up 14-0, but we're driving and we're inside the red zone. So here we go again, 3rd and goal. Steve Urkel-Bostic goes up the middle, and he's tackled inside the 5-yard line. Can we get into the end zone on 4th and goal? We hand it off to Steve Bostic, and he fight for his life for that end zone. Touchdown, Alabama State. The Jackson State Tigers now have to pass the sticks as Steve Bostic gets into the end zone for the second time today. So there goes the handoff. There goes Revis going up the middle. Oh my gosh, look at this right here. Somebody catch him. Somebody. Oh, we can't catch him. Oh my goodness, he's getting off. He's bouncing off the fenders and he's gone. What a run by Revis. Terrible job by the defense. Nobody can wrap him up. Nobody can take him down. Revis showing that strength and power, breaking tackles, off to the races as he high steps on us like former coach Deion Sanders. So there goes Deadpool, popping it downfield, and the pass is intercepted. It's intercepted off a tip. It's intercepted off a drop ball. That's what really happened. Tommy Chavez couldn't haul that in, and now Jackson State get the ball back. I don't know if y'all heard my Alexa or not, but he told me to take my ass to bed. But I'm recording right now. I can't. So it's 2nd and 10. At the Hornet 33-yard line, they try to do an option play to front of the ball, and they get it back. They got it back. Daniel Hayes, good job, but we can't recover the ball. 3rd and 14. Now there goes Bebe's kid stepping back, pops it under pressure. It's caught by Moore on the left side. So now it's 4th and 9. They're going for it. They're going to let the nuts hang. And there goes Harris popping that dot. Did y'all see that dot? Vincent got beat. And now here they go on 3rd and goal. Bebe's kids runs up the right side. Bebe's kids breaking tackles. Bebe kids is blinking. Bebe kids got into the end zone. Touchdown Jackson State. Robert Harris breaks all kind of tackles. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tackles to get into that end zone. I'm telling y'all, when they're an impact player, they are OP in NCAA 06. It is absolutely ridiculous. So there goes Tommy Chavez on the screen pass. Here's a perfect example right here as Tommy Chavez makes that catch and gets our first down, because that should have been a tackle. 1st and 10 are on 34-yard line. We're going to go down to Tommy Chavez. He makes that catch, breaks the tackle. Oh, he made a miss. There goes Tommy Chavez. Don't hit it with the EA Sports die tackle cheese. Touchdown Alabama State. Look at Tommy Chavez get into the end zone once again. One of the nation's best at the wide receiver spot. Gets into the end zone for the Hornets. We're up 28-14. This time they do a play fake, and Grant Garcia went around the world to get that sack. 2nd and 16. Now there goes Revis trying to make a man miss. We got to make sure he does not get into the open field anymore in this game. 3rd and 12 now. Robert Harris steps back. He pops it. The pass is caught, but it looks like it's out of bounds. Yep, it's 4th and 8. They're forced to punt. We got the ball at 2nd and 10. Steve Bostic takes it up the right side, and we're in Jackson State territory. And he has over 1,100 yards rushing. Look at Deadpool though, popping it downfield to Tommy Chavez. 1st and 10 for the Hornets once again. We're at the Tiger 36. So now we're going to do a play fake right here. Look at Deadpool stepping back without it to throw. He's looking downfield for Sheldon Green, and he caught it. Touchdown Alabama State. Sheldon Green got benched for Kevin Humphrey, and now he's trying to make his case to get his spot back. And it looks like he's doing a damn good job of it so far, because the way Kevin Humphrey has looked for the last few weeks, that spot is wide open. So Jackson State has the ball at 3rd and 10. They give it to the fullback Hayes. He went nowhere. 1st and 10 now. We got the ball at the 4th and the 3. Now look at Justin Frankie Beverly Mays going up the right side. He is hard to take down. Defenders catch hell trying to tackle this man. He just needs to get into the weight room in the offseason. So we decide to settle for the 3 points, and we get the 3 points. We go into the locker room. 38-14 lead, number 2 team in the country, because the BCS voters and the AP voters kept screwing us, voting Texas A&M number 1. So here goes Deadpool stepping back to pass as we begin the second half, and that's a bad pass, and it's picked off. Oh my gosh, Deadpool, William Wade Wilson, you gotta do better than that, man. The first one wasn't his fault, but that one definitely was. We thought this was going to be a good pass. It turned out to be a bad one. Jackson State got the ball back, and this 2nd and 10 situation right here. They're in Alabama State territory. Now they're inside the red zone. They're threatening once again. 3rd and 3 now. They hand up the Revis, and we lock up the middle right there. Look at Bobby Swagger showing off that swag. They decide to take the 3 points. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Our lead is now 21 points. So we back on offense. We're looking to beast and feast again. We're going to pop this thing to Thomas Chavez. He gets away from the defender. He makes a man miss and goes into Jackson State territory. Don't hit us with the EA Sports dive tackle tease. He's gone. Touchdown, Alabama State. Thomas Chavez has done it again. Another touchdown catch. Another game with multiple touchdown catches. Another game with well over 100 yards receiving. This man is no doubt the best wide receiver in the country. He's no doubt winning the Biletnikoff Award, and he just might win that Heisman Trophy, ladies and gentlemen. That man is for real. He is the truth. Jackson State with the ball right here. Tries to pop it to the right side. That pass is incomplete. We are doing a good job trying to rush the quarterback, but we need to get some turnovers. 2nd and 10 now. There goes the toss play. No, this is a halfback pass back to the quarterback. Harris taking it. Bay's kids trying to make a man miss. He tried to get out of that. That was a good play call. They didn't get the first down though. It's 3rd and 7. They pop it and look at that pass right there. He threw an absolute bullet to Moore. 2nd and 10 at the Hornet 22-yard line. There goes the snap. Harris. Oh, it's a play fake and he gets sacked. Grant Garcia doing what he's been doing all season, and that's living in the opponent's backfield, getting his 3rd sack of the day. But wait a minute here. Look at Bay's kids break that tackle and get the ball to the 15-yard line. So there goes the field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Jackson State once again settles for a field goal instead of being the aggressor. Now we're back on offense, and look at those blocks. Oh my gosh, Kevin Mills. Look at that. Releases Steve Ruckabostic free. Don't hit us with the EA Sports dive tackle cheese. Touchdown, Alabama State. Look at Steve Ruckabostic. Look at these blocks. Look at Henry Ortiz on the left right there. Kevin Mills picking up the man right there. And it's just Steve Ruckabostic and his speed. They can't catch him on defense. This man has had a crazy game. We're going into the 4th quarter. We're up 52-20 on Jackson State. Poor Jackson State Tiger. They can't seem to get it right. 2nd and 1 now. There goes the snap. Robert Harris felt some pressure right there. 3rd and 1 now. Oh my gosh, look at this play right here. We did an all-around blitz, and they left the tight end wide open. Touchdown, Jackson State. Great play call that was by the Tigers. They are now down 52-27. So they decide to do an onside kick, and Sheldon Green picks it up and recovers it. It's 1st and 10 now. Still got the first string in the game. By the way, we're going to go back to Steve Ruckabostic, but he ran into some traffic right there. Steve Ruckabostic has over 200 yards rushing, by the way. His 2nd time in his collegiate career doing that. We tried to do a screen pass, but we got nowhere, so we're facing 3rd and 14. We're going to go right back to Thomas Chavez. Oh, wait a minute, that's Chad Hamilton. Chad Hamilton with the catch. Gets tackled near the 35-yard line. So we're at the Jackson State Tiger 32. We see that they're running zone. We're going to put it up right here. No, take that back. That's man-to-man coverage. And look at Kevin Humphrey making that catch. He's been absent for most of this game, but there he goes right there making a big catch. Screen pass right here to Chad Hamilton. We tried to cut that corner right there, but the defender wasn't having it. 2nd and 11. Now we go to Deadpool. He pops it to the left side, and that pass is dropped. It is rare you see Thomas Chavez dropping passes. We decide to settle for the 3 points. The kick is up, and it's good. We are now up 55-27. We were on the verge of staying undefeated once again. So we kick the ball off, and this time Caldwell returns it. He trucked one of our defenders. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Who's that? He picked it up. It's Sheldon Green, and he takes it back for a Hornet touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama State. Oh, my gosh. Look at that straight. Yep, that ball is out. Sheldon Green rapidly picks it up, decides to jump over the pile, and takes that thing back to the crib before Jackson State even know what's going on. Sheldon Green now has 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 receiving touchdown, and now a touchdown on special teams, and our lead is now 62-27. So now Jackson State have their 2nd string offense in the game. We have our 2nd string defense in the game right now. And there goes Charles Alexander the Great getting a great stop on 3rd down. So here goes the kick. There goes Sheldon Green fielded around the 30-yard line, and he decides to take it up the right side. Oh my gosh, Sheldon Green! Sheldon Green past the 20, inside the 10, he scores again. Touchdown, Alabama State. I think he just earned his spot back, people. I think Sheldon Green just earned his spot back on the wide receiver depth chart. What a game he's having. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day, 2 on special teams, and 1 receiving touchdown. And look at this mess right here. Look at that. A halfback pass that actually worked. Touchdown, Jackson State. It's rare that I ever see this play ever work. And now it worked on us. Absolutely crazy. So they decided to do another onside kick after scoring. There goes Justin, Frankie, Beverly, and Mays picking it up. So we petty. We mad that Jackson State just scored on us, despite the fact that this game is long over. So we decided to go deep to Patrick Callier, and he scores. Touchdown, Alabama State. Great catch right there by the true freshman. So now we're going to keep scoring, man. Jackson State did nothing on offense. We're just going to keep patting up the stats. We're going to keep sending a message to the BCS voters that you can't ignore what we're doing this season. We don't care if we had to put up 80, 90 points a game. We're going to do whatever we can to make sure that we're no longer ignored by the BCS voters nor disrespected. Nothing personal, Jackson State fans. We have to do what we got to do. This is business. We win again. 76-34 victory over the Jackson State Tigers. Alabama State has bigger dreams. We must continue to stay undefeated. There goes William Wade Wilson, the merchant with the arm, having a great day, minus those 2 interceptions. Danny Fidelity did a great job throwing the ball when he came into the game. But Steve Bostic had the game of his life, his second time this season, having 200 yards in a game. Along with that, he had a hat trick of touchdowns. Justin, Frankie, Beverly, and Mays did a great job running the ball, and so did Brooke Thompson, and so did Lorenzo Harris. Lorenzo also scored a touchdown in this game. As a matter of fact, that was the first touchdown to kick off the game for us. And on top of that, we had a lot of 20-plus runs and some broken tackles. The wide receiver core did a great job. Tommy Chavez, that's 6 catches, 193 yards, and 2 tutties. 2 tutties. 7 yards for 200. I should have gave him that. None of the other wide receivers had 100 yards receiving in this game. But for the most part, the stat looked well balanced outside of Tommy Chavez. They did a great job. Tommy Chavez was just a monster, man. We did have too many drop passes, though. Tommy Chavez led the way, though, for 2. That's very uncharacteristic. Edward Atkins had 11 pancakes. He and Kelly McDonald are fighting for that Best Offensive Lineman Award. And what can you say about this defense? They were absolutely amazing today. 4 sacks. We had 1 turnover on special teams. And we had a special teams touchdown courtesy of Sheldon Green. Sheldon Green was absolutely amazing, man. Don't be shocked that Joseph Cooley puts him back up on the depth chart next week. Join us next time for the Sting. And we got to get ready for them Grambling State Tigers. Peace.